Rwanda ushered in 2021 on Friday as the clock struck midnight. There were no celebrations as is usually the case. This as the COVID-19 pandemic has infected more than 8,300 people since it was first detected within the country's borders in March last year, killing more than 90. Health experts like Dr. Vedast Ndahindwa insist it all comes down to what sort of preventive measures are in place and if they are actually being respected. The measures that were initially implemented were so successful, people became complacent, thinking that we were all somehow immune to the pandemic, and so infection rates began to spike. If people continue on this path and fail to realize that we must all play our part in properly implementing these measures, the pandemic will eventually overrun us. You have seen how in the last 2 days alone, it has seemed that things are getting out of hand, with 6 or even 7 people dying in the space of 24 hours. We saw nothing like that at the start of the pandemic. We went for more than 3 months without a single fatality. Dr. Ndahindwa's warning is dire indeed, but Rwandans say they are determined to win this fight one way or another. Our wishes this year will require that we work for them. They won't just come true. When they tell us to be home by 8 p.m., they are not preventing us from making a living. They are urging us to protect ourselves, and we should understand that. We will beat this pandemic if we work together as a people, respecting the measures in place, protecting our life, our families and friends. These are not just directives the government haphazardly put in place. They are meant to help us protect ourselves from the pandemic. These are our lives we are fighting for. Health experts in Rwanda have been noting, however, that people in the country must start this new year committed to implementing the guidelines in place to fight the COVID-19 pandemic if the scourge is to be defeated. The infection rate has been on the rise. That is clearly indicated through the figures. However, what people don't realize is that the rate is multiplying itself many times over as the days pass. As we begin the new year and wish each other prosperity, we must commit to making sure that we all make it through alive. The country's leaders are also calling on Rwandans to take to heart the lessons 2020 has left behind.
Igihe iki cyorezo kizaba kitagihari. Isomo twakuye muri uyu mwaka ushize nuko iyo twitwaye neza tugashyira hamwe nta cyaduhungabanya. Twese tugomba gukomeza kuba maso mu mezi ari imbere igihe urukingo rwa COVID rutaratugeraho. Kubera imbaraga zanyu, ubushake no gukunda igihugu twese dufite, uyu mwaka utangiye uzaba mwiza kurusha uwo dusoje. Twirinde rero buri wese yite ku bandi.
For more than 9 months now, Rwanda has been fighting to contain a virus that has now infected more than 84 million people across the globe and killed close to 2 million.